The title of this book is The Immortals of the Interstellar Colony, authored by Martin K. Ettington and narrated by Martin K. Ettington. Part 1. A Habitat in Space. Prologue. When I was a boy, I believed I could do anything, go to the moon or Mars, become rich, invent something really cool, and rewrite Einstein's theory of relativity. Then people started telling me to live in this world, or be realistic, or just start putting away my childhood fantasies. The teachers in school were a big part of the effort to make me fit in. They seemed to all be of the opinion that everyone should be the same, that there was nothing great about diversity of thought and action. They were like the players in whack-a-mole to knock down anyone with creativity. I know that not all teachers are like that, just the ones I knew. I gradually succumbed, as most of us do, to peer and parental pressure to become just like everyone else. But I wasn't happy, and still felt like I had a mission on Earth, which was the reason I was born. I became an average kid looking for ways to fit into this world, thinking about a career and Boy Scouts, how to get a girlfriend, how to be popular. So this is the beginning of my story, but I never would have guessed how it would turn out. The universe surely is an amazing place. Age 24. Who am I? To understand who I was at 24, you really need to know more about my life. My name is Neil Shackleton. I was a good kid, socially shy, but a good kid. I became an Eagle Scout at age 13, pretty young to reach this rank in the Scouts, and I was very proud of what I had accomplished. We used to camp out all year round, including in the snow, where our patrol built a dog sled, which the rest of the patrol would pull as we went to different activity stations over the weekend at the Klondike Derby, where we won gold-painted rocks or nuggets for successfully completing the activities. This scouting event was held every year in January, and we slept in tents in the snow when the weather was below 0 Fahrenheit, usually about 20 below zero. I have to admit, I got hypothermia my first winter camp. Waking up, I felt sick and went to lie in the snow because it felt good. Had to go to a warming shack for a while to feel better, but managed to complete the camp out. After a couple of years in the Scouts, one troop camping weekend, I decided to build an igloo and got other Scouts to help me. We built the sides okay, but we couldn't get the roof to stay up using just snow. Finally, we put long branches across the top and covered it all with snow blocks. This worked pretty well. 2 of us slept in there that night, and even though it was 20 below zero outside, it was pretty warm inside. Must have been 40 degrees inside because the drips formed on the inside of the roof from our perspiration. The scout leader kept coming outside to ask if we were okay. We were fine, and a really great experience overall. My parents made sure I also went to church. Since they moved a couple of times, it was always Protestant, but sometimes Methodist or Presbyterian or First Reformed. Each church taught the Bible but had a different perspective. Each church also had its own rituals. There were rituals and dogma built up over the centuries. The core teachings were interesting, but out of curiosity, I started reading about other religions. Each religion all had their own beliefs, and most of them thought they were the only way to heaven or enlightenment. This was totally confusing, and so I started to lose interest. Who was correct? Or were any of them right? My parents were encouraging, but Dad always used to comment at the dinner table that he didn't know how we kids would be able to live our lives since the economy was so stagnant now. This led to a general environment of me just doing what was safe in my life. I didn't want to do anything risky, and my goal was to find a safe job and lead a safe life. I had no social life, but got excellent grades on my SAT scores were high, so I decided to go to engineering school. Went to RPI in Troy, New York. The winters were hard, so were the courses. But I graduated as a nuclear engineer, even though I had no plans to work with nuclear reactors. It was a good engineering degree because it covered a broad variety of engineering disciplines. So at age 21 in the year 2040, I was a new engineering graduate and decided to start a new career. Great things were going on in the world. We had just seen the first manned trip to Mars on TV, and Tigolo inflatable habitats in space meant that space tourism was happening and you could take a vacation in space, except you still had to be a millionaire. Science and technology continued to grow and expand with labor-saving devices and cool tech for us all to use. Unfortunately, the rest of the world wasn't so great. With the world population at 9 billion and the world economy stagnant, there were not that many opportunities, even with an education. Many millions had been put out of work by technology and outsourcing to cheaper countries to get the manufacturing work done. The bad economy. With my new degree in lucrative
Sample complete. Ready to continue?